Hello, Taurus, and welcome. My name is Ingrid, and this is your reading. Something from your spirit guides, unexpected message meant to find you today. And we'll be doing a tarot and some oracle messages from Angels and Aura Oracle. And so let's dive in and see what it is today that the fairy realm wants us to know for Taurus. And I've been sensing you've been in touch with that totem animal, the fox. You could have been feeling foxy or feeling like you were able to outfox the enemy, or something was going on where you had to be very clever, but also being adaptable. And congratulations. And you also have focused. I see you almost like with a magnifying glass, or focusing the lens of a camera where you get it to exactly the clarity you need. Yes. And you're going to begin this clever energy to build your legacy. And it's going to surprise people. They're going to be like, how did that happen? You're just going to come out of nowhere. Taurus. And this message is meant to find you because it's an answer coming in 2026. And this is a preview of what it is we need to know. And we begin with the energy of the 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. The 7 of Wands. Beautiful energy because you believe in yourself. You know you're worth it. You have this bow and arrow. You could be taking up archery, or you're very much focused, as I saw, to bring about this legacy. You're going for the target. And the 10 of Wands is you have a lot of light, a lot of baskets. You're barefoot. So you're standing close to the earth. You're identifying with the vibrations of earth consciousness. And it's a heavy burden at times because the earth is under siege. And it's been carrying a heavy burden for humans. And you're coming to a time to ask for help from others. If you've been assertive, standing your ground, maybe for the past 7 months, you're now coming into completion of that time of having a moral obligation to keep going, maybe for another person. But all work and no play, we know, makes us dull. That is not where our creativity, our vibrancy comes. So, Taurus, being weighed down by too many responsibilities, that could be the challenge, that you are forced to stand your ground. And let's get more clarity because the moon is in the foundation, ever your field of awareness right now, today, whenever this is coming. It's by the end of the day when you go to sleep, you will be in the moonlight. Something coming with powerful intuitive epiphanies. Those are just recognitions that come. They're just available to you. And it's time to let go of your worries and your fears and your apparitions, and get back to your true nature, which is understanding the truth of the situation. And get clarity and information. If things are deceptive, you're standing up for what it is that's coming from the past. Another 777. These are magical numbers. 7 of Pentacles. You have been reviewing and having patience in the recent past, and you did, Taurus. You focused, you were clever, you were using a lot of your gifts and talents and seeing how you could adapt, refurbish, use them again, repurpose is what I hear. But have patience, don't worry, you're getting your butterfly wings. These are coming to a time, and there's the pumpkin, and we're in that finishing up the harvest season. take time to rest and plan your next steps. That's what you've been doing. And then you were assertive. That's the general energy now. A prudent investment of time and money. You're appraising your wise investments. So enjoy eating fruits and things that are growing in seasonal times, because you're thinking about the Two of Springs. Well, your higher spirit guides, that is what we're coming to today, Taurus. A message from your spirit guides that they want you to know that a bright future manifests through hard work and creativity. Yes, there is a sense of fire, of purpose, of planning. And I see two of you together. And that is a partnership of fire. And it's coming with this beautiful, it looks almost like a boat that has been turned over. Something about transportation, water in the spring. You're going to manifest a bright future, Taurus, through hard work and creativity, because you've planned and you're moving forward, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is being made, yes. And that's coming because you're lightening the load. You're having these powerful epiphanies from your dreams to know that this bright future is coming. And right now you're coming into the Hermit. But my sense is for a lot of my Tauruses, because I do your readings, you're coming out of Hermit mode. And I'm so proud of you because you are getting a lot of ancient wisdom. You've gone somewhere, even if it's just you're in a house or apartment or in a job that is just small, simple, but you're going into a deep time of inner knowing. And you're finding a mentor, maybe at work, because you've got this planning. You have a bright future. It's manifesting through hard work and creativity. And then we have the Hermit. You're taking a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. That's where you're going, because you have had to have patience and evaluate your creativity, what you've worked on, your investments. Now we're getting that picture, Taurus, that what is coming right now is the 8 of summer, the desire for a more meaningful life. That's the 8 of cups. Once you got into the Hermit mode, now you're ready to come out. You've taken that commitment to your spiritual growth, and it's grown. And it's time to move on from that phase of the situation at the end of this year. And it's coming with the 4 of summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. But you're coming into looking past any disappointments in relationships. And if someone has been taking you for granted, or you have taken something for granted, you're going to move beyond being disappointed and discontent with life. And you're choosing a major life change. And thank you, Spirit Guides. And what is it that we need to know is coming with the energy of the 4 of summer? That's the 4 of cups, gold. Well, this is the alchemical process of coming to fruition. Your passion, you have an epiphany, that word twice. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies. And then here, passion and epiphany. So that is beautiful for you, a Taurus. You're going to have this entrepreneurial drive. You're writing a list of all of these things you're bringing forward. You're taking a new cup. And what else? Thank you, Spirit. What else? Reality check. There's the unicorn. Opening your third eye, believing in magic. And that's a card of assessment. exploration, honesty, and dedication, and that will show you're driven in making magic.
Hello, Taurus.
See you next time.